Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a quick flight in the Diamond DA40 NG. This is going to be the default one for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is going to be my technically second time flying this aircraft. This time I'll be using a joystick. So let's go ahead and get into the cockpit and get started up. Here now in the cockpit we can see everything is off. So we'll go ahead and get everything started up. Get the electric master to on. And we won't be needing to create a flight plan today, as we'll just be doing VFR around this area. The fuel pump can go to on, and the glow is there. And we can go ahead and start it. Alrighty. Everything looks good. Alrighty. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lights here. Probably should have put those on earlier, but that's okay. And we'll go ahead and put the taxi lights on. And we'll go ahead and turn off the fuel pump. And we'll go ahead and taxi out. I probably will transition because of this truck here. I'm not sure why it's there. I have all ground vehicles off, so I'm not sure why it's appearing there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in just a minute. And welcome back. Clear that way, and clear that way. I still am getting used to the joystick, so steering is going to be a little weird here for a little bit. On the first attempt of recording this video, I did use a yoke, and I'm still having just a few issues with that. Especially controlling the aircraft during takeoff. I think I'm still having issues with the sensitivity in the sim. So whenever I'd go to rotate, I'd only be able to rotate the aircraft in increments. So it was really awkward to get off the ground. Anyways, we'll go ahead and turn around here. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and set flaps to takeoff, and we'll get the taxi lights off, put the landing lights on. Everything else looks good. So let's go and go for it. Oh, gonna go ahead and turn down the range real quick. Alrighty, let's go. Ooh. Seems like it doesn't really like my joystick either. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and continue on this path for just a few more nautical miles, and then we'll go ahead and swing right over the lake. You might be able to see the joystick here. It looks like it's twitching, and that's just because of the sensitivity. Yeah. Combine that with some wind, and it doesn't go too great. But I'm still gonna try and keep it as steady as possible for you all. But there's the lake. Trying to set up some autopilot here, that way it's a little more smooth. There we go. And we'll just make that turn to 2-1. There we go. It's a bit more smooth. There we go, some great scenery. It honestly looks a lot better in the morning, as I recorded it yesterday, so it was in the evening, and it didn't look quite as good, but it looks much better in the morning. We'll just go to 2-0 instead. Just a reminder that I am using no mods. The only mods that I have are for aircraft lights and runway lights. So all this is default photogrammetry and everything. In real life, there's a dam right there. Appalachian Power uses it when the surrounding areas require more power than what is usually given. And and we'll go ahead and bring back the prop a little bit. We can probably go ahead and bring the flaps up too. Alright, and we can go ahead and turn a little more since we're kind of headed away from the lake as of now. And in just a minute here, I will let you all see the outside view. I'm excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I'm wondering how much better everything in that game will look. It's crazy how it just goes from lake to just farmland and everything out there. Go ahead and turn a little more back towards the lake. This thing needs half bank because this is kind of crazy. Apparently there's still houses underneath the lake from when they filled it, because I believe that this was a man-made body of water. Apparently there's also a big steel bridge underneath the lake. And there are many boat companies that operate out here and do some tours. Hope you all are having a good Father's Day. I decided to post it on Father's Day just because of, I don't know, it's kind of a little gift to fathers out there. And I am recording this the day before, and me and my family, we had a nice dinner Friday night, and then my other family were doing a cookout today on Saturday in preparation for Father's Day. As you all may be able to see from the map down here, the lake extends west, but we probably won't be headed out that far. And there's Whiskey 901 where we took off from. I have flown over this in real life, and it looks pretty accurate, but in real life it just looks a lot bigger than what's presented in the game. Still really interested about the RPMs, as I can pull the throttle back, but the RPMs immediately go right back up. Watch, I'll pull it back about that much, and it just comes straight back up. And now the aircraft decides to level off at 4100, what I set it to about a minute ago, but it just wouldn't do it. As we level off, the RPMs drop and then go right back up to 2300. But it looks like they are holding at 2299, which is good. And we're going to be making another turn to head towards the north end of the lake. I will say the Diamond DA40, I really like it. It's a mix of new and older, from the gauges up here and then the G1000, I believe, and then the breakers. It's pretty fun. I still wish you could open these windows and doors in the default game. And this aircraft also has great visibility, as you can see. It only has this top section, but then it's all glass around here, which is awesome. We'll swing a bit closer to the lake. Oh, wrong way. There we go. They have said that there is a risk of some of this ending up underwater in the future. But I'm pretty sure the bigger sections of land will be fine. I mean, other than the edges, but they are concerned about some of the islands. Gonna go ahead and descend down to 2,000. Ought to be good. Just gonna bring the throttle back, that way we can actually descend. Alright, we can probably fly it by hand now. turn off heading mode, obviously. And then vertical speed can come off. Okay. But there's the airport right there, but we're not going to be able to make that on this go, so we're going to go ahead and circle around over the lake. So our landing speed is going to be at around 90 knots, so we'll want to keep the speed up. When we come through this final end of the loop, we'll go ahead and throw out the flaps and landing lights. Alright, we can go ahead and turn. Maybe a little late, but we'll be fine. Alrighty, throttle's gonna come up a little bit to compensate for the flaps. And landing lights can come on. Ooh, that really pitches the nose up. Zoom out a little bit there. That way you can get a better feel of the aircraft. Alright, approaching 2,000 feet. Gonna keep the speed down here for just a little bit, make sure it doesn't slip too far, and then we'll put it back up when we are around a good glide slope. Well, that was really weird. Alright, we can go ahead and put the throttle back up a little bit. And here we go. Just a little right of the runway, and then we'll correct that. It does look like this airport actually does have the poppy lights. On both sides. Unless that's just the runway lighting, which that's looking like what it might be. Just runway lighting. Alright, here we go. A little slow, but it's fine. There we go. And just like that, on the ground, nice and safe. I don't really know what other way we would be on the ground, and I don't really want to think about that. And let's not hit the runway light here. Don't want to hit that thing. Yep, we'll clear it. Alrighty. And of course I'll transition by this fuel truck. This was here on the first attempt, by the way. I have no idea why it's just here. And I have ground vehicles turned off too, so it shouldn't even be here. How to get the pop-up off my screen. Rudders equal. Alright, parking brake is on. We can go ahead and switch everything off. And there we go. So we still have the electrics on. We should probably put up the flaps. Lights can go off. Alrighty. I do just want to thank you guys so much for flying with me here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the sights. If you did, feel free to leave a comment or a like. That way I know what you guys want to see more of. Hope to see you guys again soon, and have a happy Father's Day.